deserve. As I mentioned, if you have made it this far, consider yourself special and unique. A lot of people start things that they can't finish. And a lot of people start challenges and start programs and start courses that they don't necessarily complete. But if you have made it to the 7 days, understand that you have one of the special traits of someone who is highly successful. That's right, someone who is highly successful. They all have this similar trait of consistency, consistently doing the same things over and over and over until they get better and better and better at mastery at something. And you have displayed that. So consider yourself one of the creme de la crop and very unique in this space. Before we get started, let's start off with a quick meditation so we can ground ourselves and we can set ourselves up for the rest of the day for success. And then we're going to get into some of the special surprises and guests and my gift to you at the end. So if everyone could get into a comfortable seat and close your eyes and get extremely relaxed. Once you're relaxed, I want you to close your eyes and allow your eyelids to become heavy. And as you do that, I want you to breathe. And start to think about something that you're extremely grateful for. And someone that you really care about and how grateful you are for them. As you do this, let's bring our hands to our chest to activate heart coherence meditation and to generate the feeling of what it feels like to feel that gratitude and to be extremely grateful for this person. As you've done that, let's transition into our breathing. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And hold. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, and deep exhale. Deep inhale through the nose again. And hold. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, and exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Deep inhale through the nose. And hold. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. Deep exhale through the mouth. And for the last one, let's keep a smile, a bright smile on our face, and keep our hands on our heart to continue to activate the heart. And take a deep inhale through our nose. And hold. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, and let's laugh it out. Exhale. All right. I know that we shortened the meditation today, but we have a lot to go over, and I just wanted to set you up for success. As I mentioned, you are extremely special and you're extremely unique in being consistent, being able to complete this program over the last 7 days. And as such, I wanted to curtail this, and I wanted to make this and the rest of what I do and the content that I share with you about people like you, consistent people who are very unique, who are very special, who are able to complete what it is that they intend to do. So over the past week, we've had an incredible journey. We've learned a lot of different things. We've had breakthroughs. We've had 10x mindset shifts in getting into our future state. We've had incredible outcomes and transformation. And we also had a lot of networking. We had a lot of networking from our Energy Mastermind community. We've had a lot of networking from our global community. We've had a lot of network from our domestic community. Everyone was talking to each other. Everyone was engaged. Everyone was supporting one another. Over the last 7 days, we also learned the top 7 mindset hacks that entrepreneurs need to create in order to have a successful future. These were incredibly important. And I created this challenge not for you to be motivated or even inspired, but actually for you to be empowered, about your goal setting strategies. These are goal setting strategies that you'll need to have and that are proven and that I've worked on and that are scientifically proven for you to be able to succeed in 10x your mind. So with that said, let me pull up a little presentation that I have for you. Okay, here we go. So this is going to be all about the next steps as we go into the 10x challenge, or I should say life after the 10x challenge. We just did a recap over the last 7 days. And let's talk about some of the wins from the community, because this is extremely important. A lot of your community members have been supportive and have been sharing their wins over the past week. And I just wanted to share a few just so that you know that you're not alone. Maya shared how grateful she is to come across something like this and to be a part of the 7-day challenge. Maya's also part of the group, which is interesting because a lot of people that are part of the group or are part of Private Mastery join the 7-day challenge. And it just shows that there's a continuation of the work and that they're still interested in this and it's still working after years of working directly with me. Brittany survived. She had a really busy day, and she decided to prioritize the 7-day challenge and really get into a place of morning meditations and using the methodologies. This really helped her to remove her limiting beliefs. And if needed to get done, I have to do it. I handed off to my team and got done with everything. Congratulations, Brittany, with time to spare. The takeaway is don't let your limiting beliefs cheat you out of what's really possible. Congratulations, Brittany. The challenge is really helping me a lot. Thank you, Michael. The challenge has really helped identify scaling up my new business. We talked about how the challenge and a lot of things that we're going over as far as your self-mastery and your personal development have a direct correlation with the scaling of your business. The scaling of your business, expanding your leadership, as well as business resiliency. So these are just some. Thank you, Michael. I'm really sorry I missed the live. This is great content. Really appreciate it. And this is just some of the many things that people have been saying over this week that have really been extremely encouraging. And now I wanted to transition into what happens after 7 days. And so a lot of people have been asking me, what does happen after 7 days? We've been doing these mindset shifts. We've been, imagining, visualizing, journaling. So when is my car coming? So when is my partner going to come, or when is the relationship that I want? I projected myself 10 years into the future. Where's my money? So a lot of people are asking those questions. When is it going to start? We've done the work. We've done the mindset shifting. What are the next steps? And my answer to you is the next steps are the next 21 days of your life. The next 21 days of your life are actually the literal next steps, as we have created a program called 21 Days to Energy Mastery School. 21 Days to Energy Mastery School is designed for busy professionals and entrepreneurs just like you. And if you're familiar with this design of 30 minutes a day for 21 days, or 30 minutes a day, you would be extremely excited about 21 days. 7 days was just the appetizer. But 21 days is the entree. This is the entree that you're going to get full over, where we're going to go extremely deep And we're going to understand how to remove your limiting beliefs, how to eliminate anything that's blocking you, how to reprogram and biohack your subconscious, and then how we're going to use this into physically manifesting your reality, bringing those mindset shifts that we've done over the last 7 days into the physical. I actually want to touch the car that I've been imagining. I actually want to hold the partner that I've been loving. I actually want to feel the money that I've been saying that I want to spend. I actually want to be proud of the business that I've been talking about scaling. And I actually want to step into that confidence and see how that's impacted my team and the people around me by expanding my leadership. Now we're going to get into the physical, logical manifestations. That's what the next 21 days are. How do we convert the mindset shift into something that you can actually touch, feel, see, smell, and hug and love? So that's what we're going to do. The main reason for this is that you are the bottleneck. Your personal development has a direct correlation on your business and the growth of your business and the 10Xing of your business and how fast your business scales, how expansive your leadership is, as well as how resilient your business is. All of that has to do with the self-mastery, the personal development, going from conventional success of progressing incrementally over time to 10Xing your mindset. So what I wanted to do now is, I told you I have a surprise. I have 2 high-level executives that are going to come on. And these are extremely high-level executives. One of them has worked and done PR for the President of the United States. She did this work last year with the President of the United States and did PR for the President of the United States. And this year she decided, after taking 21 days, to start her own public relations firm called Eden Communications. So I'm going to bring on Ebony, and Ebony is going to speak to you and share with you a little bit about her experience with 21 days. And she is going to share some of her wisdom and knowledge. So let me get Ebony on. Sorry. You guys know my technology skills. Here we go. Ebony, can you hear us? Let me see if we can take you off mute.
Yes, hi.
There she is. Hey, Ebony.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. And I wanted to thank you for coming on. And I really appreciate you taking out time from your busy schedule. I know that you're globetrotting all around the world, meeting clients and just doing incredible things, from your work with the president to now actually starting your own public relationships firm, which I hear is just going haywire right now with scaling and growth. And so can you share a little bit with us? Because last time I talked to you about this, you were doing the 21 days and you really wanted to transition out of that space. And now you're doing something completely different, but it's just incredible how this has impacted your life. So can you just share a little bit with us?
Yeah, thank you. So when I first started working with you a year ago and taking the 21-day program, I was in a very, very different stage of my life. I initially took 21 days when I was making a lot of money in a corporate job in America, but I was very lost, very unsatisfied. I didn't really know where I wanted to go. So I started studying with you when I took the 21-day program, and it really allowed me to get laser focused and clear on what I wanted to create in my life. I was able to work through a lot of the limiting beliefs that were holding me back. And so when I eventually lost that job 6 months later and got laid off, I knew that I wanted to open my own public relations agency. And I immediately went after that. And 21 days was really, really important to help me see all of the beliefs that I had about myself not being good enough, not being worthy enough, that were holding me back. Fast forward to the start of this year, I'm building my own company and I'm running into a lot of the same, thank you. I'm running into a lot of the same limiting beliefs again, but instead of, I don't know what to do with my life, it was, I don't know if I'm going to be able to build this company. And I realized that the beliefs that we have about ourselves, these old identities we carry around, who kind of show up again and again and shape shift. And it became really clear to me that I needed to do 21 days again. And so now I am again taking the 21-day program, but as an entrepreneur who's working through the limiting beliefs that she has about herself. It's really clear to me that my ability to scale and grow my business and my wealth is tied to my self-worth. And so it's been really powerful to give myself a bit of a tune-up to help me get unstuck, to help me get really clear on where I want to be in 10 years' time. And I'm really excited to create that. And I found 21 days to be just so invaluable to help me level up each time.
Thanks, Ebony. I really appreciate that. Like, I didn't know that you were doing 21 days again. That's news to me. How is that coming back now in a different space? Because it seems like when you transition before, you were feeling stuck in kind of like your corporate space. The universe gave you a huge gift of just saying, nope, no more working for the president. You're going to do something on your own. And you took that leap of faith. And when you did that, now you're going back through it in a completely different mindset, in a 10x mindset. How is it taking it again? And is that important to you? Is that something that you're going to continue to practice over time?
Yeah, Michael, it's so important to me. And I really see 21 days being something that I take over and over again. I said to myself, when I have a multi-million-dollar PR agency, I'm going to need 21 days again, because I'm going to need to address the limiting beliefs that I have then about, if I want to be able to create an 8-figure agency. So it has been really invaluable to me. I'm now taking 21 days as a high growth entrepreneur, but I believe that it's something people can do in all seasons of their life. It's such an amazing gift to give yourself the ability, the gift of clarity and confidence, and the consistency to keep taking that massive action to 10x your life and go after what you really want. I plan to keep doing 21 days over and over again.
Amazing. And last thing, before we let you go, I know that you've had back-to-backs and you were like, yeah, I can slide in for about 5 minutes. Tell me, do you have any advice for the people who are contemplating if this is the next logical step for them after the 7-day challenge?
Absolutely. I went and did the 7-day program with you. I really loved it. And I think it's such a good gift to give to yourself if you are serious about really taking massive action in your life, really achieving your goals. You are capable of getting everything that you desire. And it's such an amazing gift to give yourself. 21 days was actually my 31st gift, my 31st birthday gift to myself. Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I bought 21 days for myself for my 31st birthday. And I think if anyone is on the fence, it's really 21 days changed my life. And I've seen it change the lives of people around me. So if you're thinking about it, I would say just go for it and give yourself this gift.
Incredible. Hey, thank you. Get back to your meetings. Thank you for jumping in on my little Zoom call. I really appreciate it. Remember all the small people as you're 10xing. Bring us along on the way. And thank you for sharing about Eden Communications. Is there a way that people can get in contact with you?
Yeah, I'm at edencommunications.com. So if anyone wants some PR or branding advice, I'm always happy to chat.
All right. Thank you, Ebony. Really appreciate it. Okay, we have one more person coming on, and this person is another high-level exec. I don't know how I got these people's time, but they agreed to it. Another 121-day alum, his name is Joseph, and Joseph owns his own law firm. He's a partner at a law firm, owns his own law firm, and actually also on the side created his own gym. So Joe is extremely busy. Joe has taken 21 days and has found a lot of use for it. So I'm going to bring on Joe. Place pin. Here we go. Hey, Joe. And I think you're muted right now. You're muted right now.
How's that?
Yeah, there we go. Hey, Joe, how's it going, man?
Good. How are you doing? Good morning.
I'm doing well. Where are you?
I am in Orlando, Florida right now.
Okay. Joe's been everywhere. He's been in Mexico. He's been in Brazil. I can't keep up with you. Both of you guys, I can't keep up with you guys. But Joe, thank you for joining us today. I really appreciate you taking time on your busy schedule to kind of like make this happen. I think when we spoke, you were just like, hey, you know what? I just wanted to share a little bit about my journey with 21 days, why I even wanted to do something like this as someone who's extremely busy, someone who owns your law firm in New York, and as someone who benefited from this. So can you tell us a little bit about your journey?
I was just talking with a friend, and I was saying that you, Michael, you have really, really unpredictable but always on point timing. I think that when you had introduced 21 days to me, I was kind of in this weird point of my life where I knew I needed to make a change, but I wasn't really sure where I had to make that adjustment. I knew that I had some sort of things that were limiting me from going to the next sort of stage of my success, but I just didn't really understand what that was or how to, address it. And you had discussed 21 days with me, and you had said, listen, just do it. And in the beginning, I was kind of unsure and, like many other people, maybe a little bit skeptical. But I think that the most rewarding thing that 21 days did for me was it gave me the opportunity for the first time really to take a look at myself and how my mind limits me from advancing. And it's so funny what Ebony was just saying right now. I think the best thing, again, with your timing, I think the best thing for me right now would probably be to retake the course. 21 days is a really good opportunity to kind of take a break or take a step back and kind of put your whole life in perspective and kind of put your life trajectory, sort of where you're headed in perspective. It's the first time for me, it gave me the opportunity to really think about, what do I really want from life? What do I want from myself? And those are really important, because I think that, you and I have talked about oftentimes about being stuck. And I think that one of the things, unfortunately, that life may bring us is that, to kind of adjust to the craziness of things, politics, the pandemic, COVID, all of these crazy, various factors, is that we find these sort of habits where we just kind of go on autopilot. And I kind of felt myself when you had introduced 21 days to me before, I was in the most comfortable autopilot, stage of my life. I had to become an attorney. I was working, with my own law firm. I had just opened the gym. I had felt, yeah, this is great. I'm successful, right? But the thing about having the opportunity to look at yourself is that when you have the opportunity to kind of look at yourself through a microscope, you kind of realize that how you really honestly, you can actually think about what you really honestly feel about everything, about sort of your events in your life that may have affected, where you are now, where sort of how you feel, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, where can you improve, where do you want to improve? Those things were really helpful to me, because it kind of gave me the jolt to turn off that autopilot, the button, and realize, okay, I'm not necessarily happy in where I am now. I don't feel like I'm working to the most of my potential. Where can I change, or where can I adjust to be able to get to that next stage of my life? And a lot of that was, at least for me, was my mind. And that was really important. And that, to me, I thank you so much. And I will, sing your praises from, the top of every mountaintop. That was invaluable to me to be able to advance.
Thanks, Joe. I really appreciate that, man. I haven't heard that from you. Thanks for sharing that story. I'm like, you could just call me and tell me a story. But what I got from that is you were a person who was already successful. You had your own law firm, you had your gym, and you wanted to become more successful and take your life from 2x mindset, conventional mindset of like, yeah, things are good, I'm on autopilot, they're going to get better, I'm fine, to like really examining yourself and say, how can I take this to the next level and 10x my mindset even further? And the first step to progress is to tell the truth and to really examine yourself and to really see those things. So, congratulations for being able to like really stop everything, because I know you're always busy. You always have this briefcase and you're always like moving, especially in New York. But you were able to really take the time to self-reflect and say, how do I take this to the next level? What is it that I really want 10 years from now? How do I bring that into the present? And how do I physically manifest the success that I want? And so with that, Joe, do you have any advice or anyone who's thinking about 21 days, who's going from the 7-day challenge?
It's just exactly what you said. Truth. There are not many opportunities in your life that you can honestly be honest with yourself. And I think that's probably the best gift you can give. And I think Ebony feels that way. That's why she is on the second course way of taking that course again. It's to be able to be honest with yourself is one of the best things you can do for your life. And 21 days gives you the opportunity to do that, and do it in such a great method that is so beneficial to your possibility, your potential of success. So keep with it, stay on top of it, and be prepared to be a better version of who you can be.
Joe, thank you. I appreciate it, man. I'm going to let you go do your thing. I'm going to give it back to myself. Let me see. There we go. Appreciate that, Joe. And let's get into the next part, the last part, which I told you was going to be my special offer to you. It was going to be my gift to you. And again, we've been talking about 21 days, and we've been talking about like how this has been a gift, not only for high-level executives, but something that I also wanted to package in for you. And I wanted to go into the reason why. 21 days delivers maximum impact with minimum effort. I didn't misspeak when I say that. Delivers maximum impact with minimum effort. This is designed specifically for busy professionals, entrepreneurs, and high growth people who are looking to really have something that's quality, impactful, and are looking for speed. They don't have time to do a year. They don't have time to do 3-month program. They don't have time to go to these retreats and do ayahuasca in Peru for 6 months and all these things. They want something that's clear. They want something that's steady, and they want it now. They want the time, they want the quality, and they want the speed. That's what this offers. So again, if you are used to this framework, 30 minutes a day, if you've done 7 days, add on another 21 days, and you'll get everything that you're looking for as far as bringing the mindset shifting into now physical reality. The great thing that I love about this program is, and that makes it pretty different from other programs, is that I provide biohacking. I provide subconscious reprogramming formula. And the subconscious reprogramming formula is from me going to all the different conferences, me studying the books, me also doing the YouTubes as well, doing these challenges, having my own journey, and learning about CBT, which is cognitive behavioral therapy, and NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, combining those two methods of emotional regulation and mindset shifting together, which is a whole practice in psychology, combining those together to create our own formula, our own subconscious reprogramming formula called the BTFA subconscious reprogramming formula. This is something that is going to catapult you and keep you in a place of permanently being your future self. It's not something where you just take and you have a temporary moment. This is something that you can continue to do. You can teach other people. And once you learn it, you've learned it. That's why my students keep coming back. They're like, I've learned it. I want to refresh. I want to keep doing it. And I want to keep getting better and better and better. This all fits within the framework of the C3 method. We touched on the C3 method: clarity, confidence, consistency. But in 21 days, we actually dive deeper. Remember, you are the bottleneck. You are the person in your own progression, in your self-development, in your self-growth is going to actually either stymie or accelerate the growth of your business. Remember, we showed a direct correlation between scaling your business, leadership, as well as business stability. In order to do that, what we focus on in 21 days, we showed the direct correlation between the self-mastery, increasing your self-worth, knowing your purpose is something that you learn the first week, as well as anti-fragility. Really mastering those so that you can 10x your life, 10x your relationships, and 10x your success. And we learned that within the C3 method framework. The frameworks are so important because it allows you to rinse, repeat. It allows you to remember very easily, and it gives it in such a clear and structured way. It allows you to deprogram all of your limiting beliefs and all of the blockages that are holding you back. And then we go into the second part of the C3 method, which is all about confidence in reprogramming an entire new system. And then lastly, consistency in manifesting the life that you desire, the physical life that you desire. I sometimes get turned off by some of these programs where I'm visualizing and I'm journaling. I'm like, okay, well, what's next? When do I actually receive that? In this program, that's what we focus on. I'm an engineer at heart, and I'm a computer science major. I want to see results, and I want to see tangible results. That's what we get in 21 days. And then lastly, support from the community. This is extremely important, that where you not only get support from the community, but there's a specific mastermind community, especially made for 21 days. And let's get into a little bit about what's inside. Again, 21 value pack training videos where I'm training you every single day, 8 bonus self-paced prep tutorials, where it's kind of like the person who's running the marathon and they're getting prepared with the water and the towels and the encouragement before. You're learning all the foundational stuff of science. We learn epigenetics, we learn neuroplasticity, we learn psychology, we learn reprogramming, we learn meditation, we learn different states of the brain waves moving from beta to alpha. We learn all of those different things, and we apply that in our daily experiential exercises. These are actionable steps that you are going to be taking that are going to bring what you're doing as an experiment into physical reality, where you can experiment with some of these things and actually see results. And then last but not least, or I should say, one of the biggest things that's giving this program value beyond belief is 1 year of monthly group coaching with me. 1 year of monthly group coaching with me, which is essentially 12 sessions. And I am going to be on you. I'm like your personal trainer. We're going to get into it. I'm going to be your accountability partner. We're going to have the mastermind behind us as well. You're going to come to me with any questions. I'm going to be able to kind of just whip you into shape and be able to thoroughly explain how this reprogramming formula works. I normally offer this to my private students and to my group students. And this has become extremely inaccessible because it's also very expensive. I offer this to my private students and some of my group students for $120,000 per year. I said that right, $120,000 per year. And that was essentially the total value of something like that, especially with having 12 group coaching classes with me. But for you, I'm not going to do that. And again, this is something that I wanted to make extremely accessible. I wanted to bring this in. I wanted to package everything together, maximum impact, minimum effort, in a structured and concise way where you're getting this at a value of $2,499. This is a special offer specifically for the people who went through the 7-day challenge. This price, just in general, will change and will go up for anyone who's not doing the 7 days. But for you, this price will remain the same. You'll be grandfathered into this if you've done the 7 days. This will be your special gift. This is the gift that I was talking about. This will be different this time next year, or if you're watching this 3 years from now, outside of this program, this will be different. But for you, if you've done this and if you've gone through this program, you get this special price, you get grandfathered in. You are special and unique, and you deserve that. So with that said, we're going to drop the link in the YouTube and also in the Energy Mastery My community, as well as all of our socials, so that you can go to this special page and get the special discount. This page will give you the discount. This is where you need to go in order to receive your gift. And great, I think we just came right up on time. I don't know if we have room for any questions. Let me ask. Any questions? Okay, we have one question. Oh, this is submitted from yesterday. So I'm going to go over this question really quickly. And then we're going to be up on time. And I'm going to leave it to you all to continue your journey. The first Q&A from yesterday, this came from, "Hi, I'm Rick from Canada. Happy to be here. Slightly pessimistic if this will work for personal reasons, but have been following your work, so am interested in your response here. I've done quite a few things, or I've done quite a few of these challenges and programs, which are great at first, but haven't done much for me afterwards. I get excited and go back to the same person that I am 2 to 3 months later. How is this program any different?" Well, okay, great question. Really, really, really good question. I'm going to explain this really quickly, and I'm going to give you 3 reasons. 1, the BTFA reprogramming formula. That is going to be your bread and butter, and that is what's going to move you from short-term changes to permanent transformation. That's something that I share in 21 Days of Energy Mastery. I did not share that in the 7-day challenge, but as something that you will have, you will be able to rinse, repeat, and have it at any moment. The second part that I would say is the coaching. I'm providing 12 months of coaching that is included within this package. So a year long of coaching with me, with accountability partners from number 3, which is the community. So you have the BTFA subconscious reprogramming, you have the coaching for me, and then you also have the accountability partners from the community. All 3 of these combined together that are in this package will allow you to go from, just going through information to actually permanently changing after this program is done. And that is why people have had such an impact, or this program has such an impact on people, is because of all of these guardrails that force you to have permanent change. So with that said, we've really come up on time. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoy your gifts and your presents. I hope to see you in 21 days. Go to the links that are provided for you in the YouTube or below, or that will be sent to you in your email. Good luck on your journey, and I'll talk to you